Breaking news, my wonderful people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reviews when he will start defense against Atiku and PDP. Hi guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has concluded its defense in the petition brought forth by Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in response to the filing, Wale Olanipekun, the lawyer to President Bola Tinubu, has informed the court that the second respondent, Tinubu, will begin presenting his defense on Tuesday, July 4th. And according to The Nation, INEC called on one witness and submitted various documents and subsequently closed its defense at the Presidential Election Petition Court. And during the proceedings, Abubakar Mahmood, the defense counsel, declared the case of his client closed after presenting a sole witness, Dr. Lawrence Bayode, an information technology IT expert who worked with INEC. And Mahmood adopted the written testimony of Bayode, who was then cross-examined by the lawyers representing the PDP and Atiku. Mr. Boyode, the Deputy Director of the IT Department of INEC, provided series of evidence stating that glitches were encountered during the transmission of the presidential election results on February 25th. He emphasized that these technical issues had an impact on the real-time transmission of the poll results. And importantly, Bayode asserted that the integrity of the results documented from the polling unit result sheet remains intact regardless of whether they are transmitted manually or electronically. But then his testimony aimed to demonstrate that any issue encountered during the electronic transmission did not compromise the accuracy and the reliability of the original polling results. And then, with the closure of INEC's defense, the stage is now set for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's legal team to present their case. And as the proceedings move forward, the court will diligently consider the agreements and the evidence and the testimonies presented by both parties involved in the petition. Now, it is worth noting that the outcome of this legal battle holds significant implications for the presidential election result and the democratic process in Nigeria. You see, the court's decision will shape the future of this country. It will shape the future of our Nigeria's electoral system and may have far-reaching consequences on its political landscape. As the case progresses, the eyes of the nation remains fixed on the courtroom, awaiting the resolution of this pivotal dispute. And yes, my country people, we are waiting on the court to do better. Now, Tinubu stands to defend all those petitions labeled against him by the PDP and by its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. And yes, my country people, Tinubu will be defending himself. You know, we have the petitioners, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, and the defendant here is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who will defend his mandate. Meanwhile, Atiku Abubakar, they want to retrieve their mandate. Meanwhile, Tinubu is there at the court to defend his mandate. But the thing is, the INEC and the All Progressive Congress, they keep on insisting that it was as a result of technical glitches that occurred. That's why the results were not transmitted online as it should. Now, many people have been raising questions. Since they were technical glitches, why not cancel the elections and conduct a real one? Why not cancel the elections and conduct a fresh election? Let's see if the technical glitches will come up again. Now they are talking about the technical glitches. How come these technical glitches did not occur when they were transmitting the result of the Senate? and the result of the National Assembly. How come all this did not occur? But then it got to that of the presidential election result when it is about to be transmitted, and then we got to see technical glitches. Well, President Tinubu have revealed to Nigerians when he will start defending himself against Atiku and the PDP's petition against him. The INEC has even closed its defense against the PDP and Atiku Abubakar's petition at the Presidential Election Petition Court. Now, President Tinubu have made this known, and according to The Nation, Mr. Wole Olanipekun, the lawyer to President Tinubu, have informed the court that the second respondent, Tinubu, will open his defense on Tuesday, July 4th, and this is after the electoral umpire called one witness and tendered some documents and closed its defense of Atiku and the PDP's petition at the Presidential Election Petition Court. The defense counsel to INEC, Abubakar Mahmood, declared his client's case closed after presenting his solo witness, Dr. Lawrence Bayode, and who is also an information technology expert who worked with the INEC, and Mahmood had adopted the written testimony of Bayode and was cross-examined by the PDP and also by Atiku's lawyers. Meanwhile, INEC has failed to open its defense before the Presidential Election Petition Court. So, in the petition filed by the Labour Party and its candidate Peter Obi, speaking on Monday, the lead counsel to the electoral body, Abubakar Mahmood, who blamed the development on the absence of its witness, told the court that although his client plans to call 3 witnesses within 3 days, but the one slated for that day was unavailable due to some family issues. So you see, they are just trying to dodge everything. The presiding judge, who is Justice Haruna Tasmini, therefore had to adjourn the proceedings till Tuesday, today, July 4th, by 9 a.m. for a hearing. And speaking to the newsmen just outside the court, shortly after the court adjourned its resumed sitting, the lawyer to the Labour Party, Mr. Levi Uzokwe, had told the INEC, had said that the INEC are not prepared to defend its case at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. They are not prepared. Even Kenneth Okonkwo had made it known that the INEC, they are just rigmaroling. They are just doing anyhow because he wasted fuel to the Presidential Election Petition Court only to got there. When he got there, he found out that the INEC's witness was not available. So the Labour Party lawyer said that his camp had a very strong case and were ready to move on with their case, unlike the INEC that has continued to show inconsistencies. That's when Kenneth Okonkwo made it known that so INEC will now say this is another technical glitch, Abi. So given the contradictions and the inconsistencies that INEC has done, well, it seems that they are not even ready to defend their case. So Tinubu is yet to defend his case against, to defend himself against Atiku and the PDP's petition. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section.